So I'm going to go over, if you're an expat teacher, if you've just recently moved abroad from the UK or wherever, and you're working in, say, the Middle East or China, some of the options that you have open to you is financial planning, because this is one of the most common questions I get asked is, what do I do as an expat teacher? Now, if you're working in, for example, the UK, you're contributing to a pension. A lot of teachers that go abroad, especially if they're working in places like the Middle East or China, for example, it's two common areas where a lot of teachers go, is that they get paid well, but they're not contributing to a pension. So here's some of the options that you can do, and I'm going to go over some of the things you should avoid as well. Hopefully it makes you kind of a bit more financial literate in what are your options. So if you want some of the platforms to go for, if you want DIY platforms, Swissquote, IBKR, depending on your location, is a good option, and Saxo Bank are some of the best options. They're low-cost platforms. In terms of investing, if you're a teacher and you're looking to stay abroad for a long time, you can do it relatively simple in just doing dollar cost average into ETFs. It doesn't need to be too complex. If you are looking for advisors, I'd say make sure that you stick to certain platforms such as Morningstar, Novia, for example, and you're not getting charged over 0.5% AUM, because there it really starts to impact the kind of gains that you're getting. What to avoid, and what I see a lot in teachers that have come to me, is that they get sold these regular savings plans from different companies, Royal London, 360, Investors Trust, etc. These things they're very expensive. They often don't work. They often get trapped into them, thinking it's a good idea as an option to a pension plan, but find out maybe a year, 18 months down the line that these things don't work how they may have been presented to them. We've gone through the fees in these, and they can work out to be kind of 4 to 5% a year. So that's a lot of gains you're needing just to break even. If you're looking to do it yourself, there's platforms in there with, like I said, IBKR. You can just go into simple ETFs and dollar cost average it if you're looking for that option. It's a lot lower cost. You don't have you have the flexibility that you don't have in the savings plans as well. For more complex matters, there is offshore bonds, but I think they're more looking for the higher end. If you say you've got $500,000, $1 million, you're coming towards more of the end of your career as a teacher. You do have significance, and you may be looking to go to the UK, and you may want to look at estate planning as well for IHT purposes. But for the very basics, they're the ones that I would set up.